Live from the Daily Grind on Main Street in downtown Front Royal. Is your computer tired and sluggish? We'll get your system moving by stopping by Royal Oak Computers and get your computer running faster than ever. They offer in-store and on-site service for all your computer needs. Royal Oak Computers carries a wide selection of computer supplies and accessories. Royal Oak Computers is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Also located on Main Street in historic downtown Front Royal. Call Royal Oak Computers today at 635-7064, 635-7064. Okay, we have Pam Flasch with us. She's Director of Communications for Luray-Page County Chamber of Commerce. Their website is Luray-Page.com. And Pam's guest is Gary Drum from Appalachian Outdoor Adventures. Adventure or Adventures? Adventures. And their website is, appropriately,
AppalachianOutdoorAdventures.com.
AppalachianOutdoorAdventures.com. And we've been talking about a big bike race that's happening this weekend. On Saturday, it's a road conventional bike race on the streets, I guess.
On the county roads by Stanley.
Mm-hmm. And then on Sunday, there's the Criterium, a word I've never heard until today. So I thought I'd heard them all.
Right.
That's in downtown Luray.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a challenge. So if you want information, you can give them a call. The number in Luray is 743-7400. That's 540-743-7400. But that's not the only thing happening in Luray, is it, Pam?
It is not. We have the Shriners Bluegrass in the Blue Ridge, which is this Thursday through Saturday. We also have the Luray Opera Theater is doing an opera scenes program. And this Sunday evening at 7 at the Victorian Inn, they'll have an evening of arias and an authentic Italian dinner. And that's going on this weekend. Also, Gary is also here with me today to talk about the triathlon, which is the 14th and 15th in Luray. And this is the fifth year for the triathlon in Luray.
So tell us about the triathlon.
The triathlon takes place on the 14th and 15th. The 14th, which is a Saturday, it'll be the international distance, and Sunday the 15th will be the sprint. And there's only about 160 slots left, so if you want to get in there, you got to do it quickly because you're going to fill up real fast.
Okay. And they should, same number to contact you for that?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
You should get some sort of Luray, bikeinluray.com or something .org and get some kind of name.
We're fast becoming a bicycling destination.
You probably lose 20% participation. People just can't spell Appalachian correctly. Okay, so how'd you get into organizing these things? Do you sell bikes? Is that what your business does?
I did originally. I don't anymore. But when I first went to Luray and opened up my store, David Glover walked in my door, and he's a big-time elite triathlete. And he said this would be a great place to have a triathlon. He drove around, took a look at Lake Arrowhead, drove the county roads, came back and says, well, we're going to have a triathlon next year. And he set it up, and it's been gangbusters ever since. Every year it's doubled in participation, and we've had thousands of people come in for that one weekend.
Really? Wow. So it's not, 6 people on bikes and their families cheering them on. It's a big...
No, we have at least 1,200 athletes, plus they bring their family and friends.
Wow.
So we have close to 5,000 to 6,000 people in Luray on 2 days.
So the local hotels probably support this whole...
Yeah, the
and the
hotels
restaurants.
and all the restaurants do, yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's awesome. So much to do in Luray. So what other things are going on down in Page County? I think you have a little cheat sheet.
I do have a cheat sheet. In the town of Shenandoah, their Heritage Center is doing cruise-ins once a month. And this is when people bring their vintage cars in, and they have music and food and that sort of thing. And you could check that out at www.townofshenandoah.com. We also have an Evenings on Main program that the Town of Luray and the Luray Downtown Initiative put on. You can check that out at townofluray.com or luraydowntown.com. And they have, this is about twice a month on Friday evenings, they have music at Ruffner Plaza, which is the main outdoor performance area that we have.
Is that a mixture of bluegrass and opera?
That is kind of everything in between, I think.
Good old country stuff. A little bluegrass, probably.
Just a little bit of everything. I think
Family-friendly
something for people of
entertainment.
all ages and tastes. Yes, family friendly. There's food down there. Lots of great seating and that sort of thing. We also have the Luray Caverns Day of Discovery coming up. It's their 132nd anniversary of their discovery. Comes up also on August 14th. We have restaurants that are having lots of exciting specials. The Mimsland Inn is doing local food.
They just renovated, right?
They did.
It's a whole new, beautiful. It was great before, but I haven't been in there since the renovation.
It's just stunning. You really need to come down and see it. It's absolutely beautiful. And they have two different dining venues. They have a more casual place called the Speakeasy with a 1930s speakeasy theme, gangsters on the wall and that sort of thing. And then upstairs is beautiful circa 31 dining room.
Awesome. Yeah, I was there at a wedding reception, and it was really, really cozy and, yeah, pretty place. The Mimsland Inn, that's it's M-Y, right? How do you spell M-I-M-S-L-Y-N?
That's right.
As in Nancy. So that's how you spell that for all you folks who can't spell that or Appalachian on the web. Good thing for Google. Okay, what other sorts? You've got a few more things going on there.
Make sure that we've got a fee-free weekend in Shenandoah National Park, August 14th and 15th. So the entrance fee to the park is waived, and you can check that out at visitshenandoah.com. Also, this weekend, our 5th annual summer musical production closes. That's Charlotte's Web, and it's at the BB&T Center on the corner of Main and Broad. And it's 58 kids. Well, it's 50 kids and 8 adults. And I saw it on Sunday, and it was absolutely fantastic what Kira Newman is able to do with a crowd like that in a converted bank lobby.
It's the cast is
58 people.
Wow.
Mostly children.
And it's in a converted bank lobby.
We have a performing arts center that's in an old BB&T building. And
is that right when you come in and you hit the T? It's right there on your left, the big, I think it still says BB&T, doesn't it?
It's the BB&T Center for the Performing Arts, and it's run by Performing Arts Luray, which is performingartsluray.org. But we have, this will be our 6th season coming up this fall. We have productions all year round, but the musical theater is just the most phenomenal opportunity for kids to get involved. It keeps them busy for about 6 weeks in the summer and gives us an opportunity to see their talent.
It's really neat to see that because there was a group that I forget what they're called, the players, but it's a bunch of homeschool kids, and they used to rehearse and perform at the Strasburg Theater, and they did the Christmas Carol with the Ghost of Christmas Past and Uncle Scrooge, whatever, and it was really awesome, and we took pictures and did a story about them, but it was terrific. It's really neat to see that, and it's great. 58 kids. That's some organization skills there. So
she's fantastic. We're very fortunate to have Kira and her husband David, who's running the Luray Opera Theater, which is making its debut this weekend.
So if you had to choose, would you go to bluegrass or opera, Pam?
I would go to both.
Definitely a PR person. All right, let me give you another note here. Big Bertha's Babies on Richmond Road in Front Royal now have limited openings for infants aged 6 weeks to 6 months. Judy of Big Bertha's Babies offers back-to-basics infant care with a caring environment, quality references, and CPR certification. Call Judy Melrath for details at 540-6224. No, let me see. 540-66. I can't read this. Big Bertha's, sorry about that. Big Bertha's Babies. We'll have that number for you shortly, and we will continue the Valley today from downtown Front Royal at the Daily Grind on Main Street right after this. It says 540-622-2486. Okay. Yeah, we need a spell check on, okay.
Well, Microsoft does not know the word criterion.